Welcome to the darker side of medicine, the podcast of nightmares. Dim the lights, settle in, and wander with me into the unnerving landscape of my disturbed, subconscious mind. Because sometimes the scariest stories aren't fiction, they're symptoms.
Like most people, my spouse has a dreamscape alter ego. This character looks exactly like my husband, but tends to cheat on me, abandon me in dangerous places, and puts me in harm's way to save himself. He's a dick. Tonight's episode, No Backbone, a Chad episode. In the early morning hours, Chad breezes into the bedroom off balance but not quite stumbling. It's clear that he's intoxicated as he ungracefully removes his shoes and flings them to the corner of the bedroom. Rather than crashing onto the bed, he sits on the very edge, keeping his distance. He has a bit of a distressed look on his face and is mumbling something. I prop myself up and blink away the last remnants of sleep, bracing for a potentially tough conversation, but not having an inkling other than maybe having spent too much money or maybe losing something valuable in his drunken escapades. But then he just blurts it out, with no preamble. He has cheated on me. He has slept with someone else before coming home tonight and has done so before. While the look on his face shows remorse, there are no tears in his eyes, and he's able to look directly at me. I take a deep breath and a full minute to gather my thoughts before responding. Instead of feeling blind rage, which is what I expected, there's only sadness and resignation. I tell him that I understand. I am aware that he has been unhappy lately and that some of our issues have to do with me being so ill, so I can't change them. I explain that I know I am incapable of giving him everything he needs within a marriage, so it's completely understandable that he would be drawn to straying. I forgive him for his indiscretion, thank him for his honesty, and explain while I do need time to process, I do not plan on leaving him. He then makes his way to the guest room. Despite feeling betrayed and like an utter failure as a wife, I manage to get a few fitful hours of sleep. When I do finally decide to crawl out of bed, Chad is already up and moving about the house. There is a mess of his clothing all over his side of the bed, and I watch as he wheels a suitcase from our bedroom down the hallway toward the front door. Taking in the scene, I quickly ask for an explanation. Annoyed to be interrupted from his packing, he recounts the night before and his confusion at my choosing to forgive him. He twists the figurative knife by exclaiming that I clearly have no backbone or self-respect, and that because of my disgusting weakness and my refusal to leave him even after he did something heinous, he can't even stand to look at me. He asks for a divorce for having no backbone. My eyes open. Thank you for listening to The Darker Side of Medicine. I'm your host, Scary Carrie. Sweet dreams.